And of course, yours is not like plated well, but nonetheless, being traditional John. But look at this. We are gonna find out who made this yummy
Are they going to be on the show?
She will be on the show.
Stop it. So what is your favorite? I mean, obviously you're a three-sport athlete and you're going to Clemson.
Right.
So what's your favorite?
Basketball is my
It is?
favorite, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We had over 20 students this year in our graduating class who graduated with their associate's degree along with their diploma, which is amazing.
So I'm in the process of including more students so that way they have more help and understanding and they know what's cool and what's out there.
A lot of the time I'm focusing on mental health. I like talking about to people who who are shy, who have anxiety, depression. They need some sort of voice to be able to get out of their comfort zones.
Good morning, St. Cloud, and we're back. Happy Friday. So excited to be here today, but of course, here we are. I never said it was Mardi Gras Day.
You said it was Mardi Gras Day.
I did not, John.
No, truly, I've got the text.
You do not have a text.
I do have a text. I've got a text. Look, what's that say?
That you sent it to yourself and then sent it to me and said it should be Mardi Gras Day, like this morning.
Okay, what can I tell you? What's
This
up
is
with
amazing.
the cupcakes?
So I am so in love with this. And of course, yours is not like plated well, but nonetheless, being traditional John. But look at this. We are gonna find out who made this yummy
Are they going to
delicacies.
be on the show?
She will be on the show.
Stop it.
Doesn't
All
it
right.
look good? Are you gonna take a bite?
When?
Like right now?
No.
And you brought me something to drink?
Yes, yeah, that's for you.
Root beer?
I knew you like root
What
beer.
is this?
Man, this is
John. I'm so sick of you.
You mess
I'm
up
so
and it's
sick
my
of
fault.
you.
I don't get it. Who told you to
Guys,
pick it up?
I've got to clean all this mess up. We'll be right back.
Hey, good morning, St. Cloud. We are back. We're at Cornerstone Family Church, and we're enjoying coffee courtesy of Askew Jewelers in
Love
historic downtown St. Cloud. And we've got a special guest with us this morning.
We do. We actually were gifted and, given the opportunity to be able to hang out with Osceola County's Athlete of the Year, N.O. Inyang. And so, N.O., thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Doesn't she look like an athlete? Like, legit.
Yeah. I was going to go one-on-one with a little ball, but I figured, I don't want to mess up those Clemson Tigers, what
Or
I'm
you don't want to
saying?
be embarrassed.
Well, yeah. More don't want to be embarrassed.
So, N.O., basketball obviously is one of your sports, but it's not your only.
No.
Okay.
I also do volleyball and track.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal. Yeah, and you've set some records, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Basketball, I got the most rebounds in the game. And then track, I beat the shot put throwing record, so yeah.
Isn't it like history numbers?
Yeah, I think it was like over 10 years the record was there, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
And then you are the first, African-American Athlete of the Year in Osceola County, is it? Or female?
I think so.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Awesome. Yeah.
She's
awesome.
all about breaking barriers.
Yes.
So what is your favorite? I mean, obviously you're a three-sport athlete and you're going to Clemson.
Right.
So what's your favorite?
Basketball is my
It
favorite,
is?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that because you're going to Clemson with the...
No,
Yeah.
it's just
Hey,
the first-
Clemson, if you're listening,
That's right.
she's in it to win it.
Favorite sport, basketball. Right there.
No, that's awesome. So have you already been on campus?
I have. I'm coming back from being there for like a month and a week. So just here for a short little break. And I go back to start school.
Yeah. So do you miss everyone at home?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. So I heard a really interesting story about one of your coaches, and I think it was your basketball coach, and he before he got to know you, you were outside or inside some area just playing basketball, shooting.
Yes.
And he's like, who's this girl? She's all quiet but tall, and she's good.
Right.
Tell me that story.
So me and my mom actually were outside on the outside courts practicing for the Elks Club. And it was a free throw competition, and we were practicing, and he's seen us there for a couple days now. So he then comes, he stops me, he's like, do you want to go inside? So I go inside, shoot there, and then he finally asked me if I want to play for the team that he was coaching at the time. And then from there, it's history.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you play any travel ball?
I did, yes. I played for East Coast United
Oh, okay.
in Palm Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No kidding.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. Brevard County, they've got a lot of good AAU teams over
Yeah.
there. Travel ball.
They do.
I know I did a lot of traveling. I know Mom was doing
Yeah.
a lot of traveling,
must
right?
have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like every weekend you're
Gotta love
somewhere
Mom.
else. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work and a
Yeah.
lot and dedication.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you really have to be in it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, can you eat stuff like this, being like, you know, the athlete of the year and, you know, Clemson's huge new asset to the team?
I actually can.
You can?
Yes. But
All right,
I'm
so
so
I won't
jealous.
make you watch me eat it. then,
So, what's
okay?
the secret? Like, can I be like you?
Yeah, you just have to start working out 10 times a day.
I know.
Change your diet.
Oh,
get a little-
gosh.
Yeah, you're done.
It's a lot.
That into that, right?
Finished.
That's right. Check, please. I'm out.
Yeah. So, what's the secret? Like, you know, how do you condition and stuff outside of like, or how do you keep yourself together when you're not, you know?
when I'm not playing,
Yes.
like I just go to the gym and play pickup basketball. Pickup basketball with the guys, it's really good. So,
Yeah.
because they're a lot faster, so it helps you get in shape.
Yeah.
That's right. Playing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're young, so you can eat whatever you want, huh? Must be nice.
You're trying to find an excuse, aren't you?
Oh, well, you're way older than I am, like double my age, so get out of town, okay?
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
I love you.
So at Clemson, are you going to play more than basketball? Are you going to play volleyball, or what's the plan?
I'm only doing basketball.
That's it?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So what's next? Like, what other things do you like to do outside of, you know, basketball, the sports, and all that fun stuff?
I'm a big reader, so I like to read books,
Oh.
and I like to shop, hang out with my friends.
Yeah, normal teenage stuff.
Right.
So you're a reader.
Yes.
Category.
Horror. Or horror.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So like Stephen King or like,
Yes.
yeah. So did you used to do the R.L. Stein deal?
I did not. No.
Tragic. I loved R.L. Stein as a kid. Did you ever?
Horror. No, I did not.
What? They have a
No.
trilogy on Netflix now.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Watch party.
Okay, RL. Yeah. Watch party.
That's right. That's right.
I love it so much.
What are you going to major in at Clemson?
Health
We should
science.
talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
outside.
that's
Science.
important. Oh, wow. And so what do you want to do?
I want to be a sports medicine physician. So
Awesome.
Wow, that's huge.
still thinking about going to med school though. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom had talked about that that had been a passion of yours.
Yeah.
So that's huge. Wow. And so your dad was an athlete too, and your mom.
Yes, they
So
both
let's
were.
talk about that. They met in college, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
How do I know the story more than you do? Really?
I think they did. Yeah, they did meet in college. My mom played volleyball at Bethune-Cookman, and then my dad went to Union College in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess they met, and then
The rest is history.
yeah.
Here you are today.
That's right.
And so your dad was basketball?
Yes, he was a basketball player.
And your mom was volleyball?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. How cool. So no wonder you're like, is it a triathlete?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 sports or
Yeah.
three, yeah, triathlete.
Yeah.
You think you
Very
could beat her running?
No. I always say if you see me running, try and keep up because something's chasing me.
I know. If I see you running, I'm running.
Yeah, you need to. You
Good,
need to.
yeah.
I got a T-shirt that has that on the back. Yeah. Keep up because something's trying to get me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
oh my
no more
gosh.
running. I used to run a lot though.
Really?
Yeah. Got out of the army and kept running.
Yeah.
Like Forrest Gump, run.
Run for it.
I didn't run across the country or anything, but I did every morning, got up and run. So what's your running and all that, like your workout pattern? You run in the morning, you work out, you hit weights, what do you do? I'm doing this for her, okay? Because she's going to emulate whatever you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my schedule how it was this past summer. So
Okay.
in the morning we'd have like 7 a.m., 7:30 lifts, and then we'd go to class, and then we'd come back around 1, 2. We'd have group workouts depending on what time your group workout was. They could span from 12 to 5, and then after that you would go home. But it was every day.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm totally going to do that next Friday. I'm gonna come in sports outfits, like t-shirt and shorts and sneakers. Yeah.
To do what?
To have had done what, and did like early in the morning. Don't
I'm
judge
not
me, John.
buying that.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh no, I'm not buying that.
I know, it's so nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh.
Julie.
You're so cute. Such a pleasure. What a pleasant personality. Amazing. We're so excited for your future. We know it's going to be bright.
Thank you.
Please don't forget us.
Yeah, that's right. Can you sign something while you're here?
I know. No, like legit. Don't let her leave until she signs a few
She's
things.
got to sign something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, thanks, John, for all of your help and guidance or something, you know?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow. And I'm not even included. You're such a jerk.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal.
So
Guys,
anyway, yeah.
guys, this has been really great. We're so excited that Enno has been here with us, and we will be back shortly.
So, good morning. We are back. We've got some special guests here, and I've got some special dessert.
I know. Gabby made it, and she is so good.
I got to take a bite, man.
Yeah,
I
for
gotta-
sure. What's wrong, John?
It is amazing.
It's so good. Right?
Okay,
Take another bite. Take
we'll be
another
right
bite.
back after I finish this. That is amazing. And we're going to have Gabby on today, too.
Yeah, we
so-
are.
Wow, man. Strawberry shortcake. Who told her that was my favorite in life?
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here eating. We're going to have to edit this out, aren't we?
No, we're not. We're not. This is 100% in.
I'm hit
So-
again.
Yeah, you're hit again.
Oh, my goodness. Well, welcome, gentlemen.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
How are you? Sorry, I didn't have any for you guys. Now I feel bad.
All good. It looks great.
Yeah.
So we have the Teacher of the Year,
Yes. Osceola County's Teacher of the
Osceola
Year.
County's Teacher of the Year, and we also have a principal.
Yes.
Why do we keep bringing on principals?
Because we love them.
Well, you know what? I always ended up in
I don't
the
hear that
principal.
often.
Well, yeah. I was going to say I used to end up in the principal's office. Now the principal's coming here.
And hanging out with you.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That
guess
doesn't
they
seem like a
missed you.
stretch.
Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't
that
seem like a
dotted
stretch.
line, you know, dotted line. Oh my goodness, the universe.
Oh gosh, payback.
I know. So
Yeah.
who wants to go first?
Yes.
Mr.
There he
Lebo.
is, Teacher of the Year.
That's right. I guess I don't know what to say. I mean,
Yeah. No, let's just talk about you and let's talk about,
Yeah.
your
Your jacket.
contributions, your
oh,
jacket.
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife. She's the
Shout
one that
out to
picked
your
it out,
wife.
so-
Yeah,
Love it so much.
you're welcome.
Yes. And this is Olivier.
Olivo.
Olivio!
Yes. Dominican.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yep. Born
Oh, wow.
New York City. My parents are immigrants from the Dominican Republic. Owe everything to them. We grew up poor, but we would never know it.
Wow.
And just time progressed. I went into computers, started teaching computers, moved down to Florida, and now I have my family down here. I have two beautiful kids down here, 17 years old, and they're both in my school. So
Oh my gosh, what a blessing.
it's a great time. It's a great
Yeah.
time.
And both very
Definitely.
talented.
Really?
Wow.
The whole
that.
family. Extremely
Wow.
talented.
So now what are the kids, areas of interest?
They're both in band, but my son is dabbling a lot in media now. So a lot of the stuff that we've been putting out in terms of content has been edited by him. So recently we had a virtual show. 98% of that was edited by my son.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. And so the school guys that we're talking about is OXA, which is our Osceola County School of the
there
Arts.
you go.
And so we're so excited that we have Principal Neil here with OXA, and of course Olivio,
Yep.
the Osceola County Teacher of the Year. And so Principal Neil, this last year has been insane with everything that has happened. How did you guys still end up being, so exemplary and doing so many amazing things?
It's the teachers. It's teachers like Alvin who are so committed to the kids there, and their passion comes out in everything they do. So even in a year like no other, where we had half our students on digital platforms being taught, They adapted. They did what they had to do to keep instruction going and to keep that connection with the students as best they could. But it's been a challenge, and we're hoping we get back to somewhat normal this year.
Exactly.
But it's all about the teachers. They make the difference, and no matter what the situation is, they always rise to the occasion and overcome. And I'm just very, very fortunate to be at a school like this with teachers like Alvin and students like his son and daughter who are so talented, and it's just a pleasure to go to work every day.
Yeah, for sure. I have to, say I visited your school during my leadership tenure when we actually visit different locations and we do all kinds of stuff. And so at this time I got to really see the inside scoop of OXA, and it is phenomenal. I mean, the talent, the level of education. These kids are not just talented kids; they're really smart kids, and a lot of them don't even, finish and go to arts or different things in their craft that they're doing now. They end up being like doctors, scientists, a lot of that.
Absolutely. We had over 20 students this year in our graduating class graduate with their associate's degree, along with their diploma, which is amazing. Like you said, the students are not just artistically gifted, they are outstanding students in the classroom as well, and they go on to do all kinds of things, not just artistic endeavors, but doctors, biochemists, lawyers, engineers, you name it. There's quite a variety of career paths they take, but their passion that brings them together is the arts, and that's why they're with us for the 6 through 12.
Right. Yeah. And so anyone in Osceola County and beyond can apply to go to OXA.
Absolutely, yeah. We're a school of choice. Students audition to be at our school in a chosen art area, but we have students who come from all of Central Florida, outside of Florida. People relocate to come to our school. And that's a great testimony to the outstanding experience they get there, that people are willing to come from all over to be there. So that's great.
For sure. I mean, honestly, guys, if you have not been out there, you need to go out there for a visit, for a tour, take your kids, because it's incredible. The things that they do, it's unbelievable. When I tell you, I got to hear just, there were like 6th graders, and they were doing just a piece, and it was regular practice, and it sounded like I was in the middle of a real life, massive concert, like in the middle of New York somewhere. Phenomenal. And I was shocked. I'm like, these kids just got here. How did they learn how to be so good, But you guys audition them. And so you take, the best of the best, I'm sure.
We do. We look at the whole student. So all parts of them well-rounded to come there. But yes, they have to have an art major area that they audition in and be accepted to come into the school.
Yeah. So guys, we're going to show you a little piece from OXA. Check this out.
Hello, my name is Valeria, and welcome to OCSA. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the school. Let's go! Welcome to the Osceola Performing Arts Center, also known as the OPAC. This is our main creative space where all of our full productions take place. Every year we put on over 50 shows between all of the art areas. We have various creative spaces for our artists and experienced faculty. Thank you so much for joining me today. We hope to see you soon. Stay creative.
That was so good. Oh my gosh, look at that.
I thought we
you
were having
guys
to get up
have-
and dance or something. Okay, here we go.
It's showtime!
They will outperform.
I did get up and dance. You weren't supposed to.
You got the tie.
I got the tie. I'm ready.
Put back the Mardi Gras
You did
outfit
that?
on.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's right.
Put the pink jacket on, you're good.
Yeah, that's a great idea. See, that's why you're the principal, right there. He's coming up with all kinds of
The
great
real
ideas.
leadership skills
There you
here.
go.
Yeah. So the curriculum at your school follows what? Is it the county curriculum?
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
then-
No, all the standards and the curriculum is the same.
Wow.
We are a regular public school part of
Okay.
Osceola County.
It's just so crazy. But you guys, it's hilarious how you'll talk to people and then they're like, oh yeah, my kid goes to OXA, and someone is like, OXA, you're bougie. Why do they have that?
And that's interesting, and we laugh about that because, we have, over 70% of our students are Hispanic, which is representative of the community around us, and we have students who they are considered homeless. We have ones that live in hotels and whatever else, and in between residences, and it's amazing that they get there. Some of
Yeah.
them travel; they have an hour, commute to get to our school every day.
Yeah, they're passionate.
Yeah.
So Alvin,
Yes.
you guys are working on a ton of new initiatives, especially for your communications, your branding,
Yes.
your social is on point, and
Appreciate that,
especially
absolutely.
from a brander to a brander, great job.
I appreciate
You know,
that.
so let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you did to make sure that this stuff happens the way it does.
Well, we had a foundation of branding before I started there. We started in the process of creating logos and making sure that that was standard across the board. I think my input or my help was trying to bring that to the social media world. And we've grown our brand, we've increased numbers. But now I'm in a point where I just can't do everything myself. So I'm in the process of including more students so that way they have more help and understanding, and they know what's cool and what's out there,
Yeah.
and they can help us get more engagement across the board from our community so that we can promote all the stories that are happening, not only the events, but what kids are doing and what their stories are and what talent exists in our school.
Awesome. And then you also have the big performance center that's attached to the school, correct?
Yes.
Um,
Well, that performance center is part of our school. It is used for other things, but we do use it for our signature events, our holiday shows, our band concerts, our plays. All that stuff is used there. So it seats over 2,000 people. So
Wow.
yeah.
And it's open to the public.
Well, it's open
For the events.
Yes, for the events. Depending on the events, there's certain events that are only school related, but the majority, the big signature events, are open for all
Awesome.
the community.
Well,
And
guys,
you
come on
packed
out.
the place.
They
I know
packed
you
the
packed
place.
the place.
Yep, we're trying to include more things that are, I would say, more popular amongst the community. We're trying to tap into those things. What makes our community? What will bring them in? Some of the things that are difficult to do is that we have a Hispanic community. So I personally did not grow up listening to orchestra music or classical music. But now that I work there, I have more of appreciation. So our job over time is to marry those two things. How do we bring in the culture and the foundations of classical music or things that represent the arts, Renaissance period, all those things, and tie them in so that way we can have more of an audience.
Love it.
So-
How can we help?
Just tell people what's happening in our school. Just send them our way.
This is helping.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
definitely
We
helping.
appreciate your
Yes.
time here. That's great.
Send them our way. Send them our way. We're just trying to tell our story, and hopefully people can understand what our story is and just enjoy the talent that our kids have.
Absolutely. Gosh. Thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for coming, right?
Oh, it's amazing, and this is a perfect time because with the students there and the way you folks are leading them and creating future leaders. Thank you. So we are back. I love the. Boy, she's a prankster, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
I just have to ask, when is a prank not a prank?
When is it, John?
When the person getting pranked doesn't react to it.
John, you reacted.
No.
Roll the
Yeah,
clip.
you did,
Roll the
you
clip,
did.
Venice.
No.
I
You
just want
reacted.
to say,
All right, you folks check this out and let me
Great
know if I
job.
reacted. I got to take a bite, man.
Yeah,
I
for
gotta-
sure.
No, there was no reaction.
I don't know, I
100%
saw a
that was
whole
all
like,
reaction.
pause
Well,
in the
yeah,
face.
here you go.
No, it's
No, it's your
fine.
business. You're trying to get a cupcake
it's good, it's
business
good.
going.
Well, she never said that.
Well, no,
She
that
said that
special-
offline.
well, that was-
Honestly, I think the issue was there wasn't enough mayonnaise. So
or what is it, garlic?
Yeah, there was some garlic in there, some for the
Garlic?
extra zest.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
garlic, a little bit of mayonnaise. We could have had a little more pineapple juice,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
I think for now it was nice. That's
Oh,
probably why the
poor
other one
John.
crumpled, actually, because
Right.
of pineapple juice.
Well, yeah, it had too much
So
pineapple juice. So if you folks are looking to do a prank on somebody, especially food related, which is always up there in my favorite, get a hold of her. She is running, that's right, 1-800-I-PRANK-THIS. And she will, please don't dial that. I don't know what that goes to. But she, look, I mean, she's just a pranksterette.
I love her.
Pranksterette.
So cute.
So now we're going to get serious.
Yeah. Are we? Okay. Gotta take
I
these
am
off.
serious.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm being 100% serious right now.
Awesome.
Okay, so
There we go.
well, good morning.
good morning. How
Hi,
are you
Gabby.
guys? I am great.
So nice to have you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So you're doing some awesome things besides baking prank cupcakes.
Oh yes, actually. Other than my professional career in pranking, I am actually a representative of Florida for the Be Strong program, and Be Strong is an anti-bullying program to sort of encourage kids to speak up for themselves, and we get students themselves to represent and to talk to community leaders and to go to schools and speak out, so we can have more awareness on bullying. Yes,
For sure.
We have like monthly challenges, weekly meetups, and challenges are really simple. They're not like, oh, go out and start a war or something. But
Yeah,
they're like,
tell us about that. What
the
is it?
challenges are one of the last month's challenges were talk to 5 people and say compliment them. And
Oh, I love that.
This month's challenges is try to talk to 3 people who seem shy,
Wow.
and just to kind of like learn from that, try to make more friends, make more connections, and speak to people who could use the help.
So anyone can join this
Anyone
coalition?
anyone can apply.
Okay,
And
anyone can apply.
you write like tell them about yourself, about your story, what like drives you, and then they kind of they say like, oh, you seem really passionate, and anyone can join this. So there's multiple representatives for Florida. I'm one of them. There's and this is nationwide. So this is
Okay.
a program with kids from New York, kids with California. We all meet up in Zoom. We all talk about our experiences, and we take a little class. And we have little like classes online that we also have to like video sessions that we watch, like how teachers should be reacting to students when they're tattletaling, for example, things like that, so you can understand a better way of talking and communicating
And how
your
to
emotions,
advocate
how
for
to-
yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so huge. So now, is it open to any age group or?
Yes, it
Okay.
is completely open to any age group as long as you are in school. I wouldn't say, for example, kindergartner.
Right,
but
of
like
course.
I would
Sixth
say,
grade,
yeah,
seventh,
6th grade,
eighth,
7th grade.
okay.
I've known some elementary kids who are also in this. They come to the meetings and they're equally as talkative, equally as
Wow.
active
I'm
as
putting
the
my
rest
kids
of the
into bed.
kids. Yeah.
I'm putting them into gay then. You know my kids are in everything, so.
No, anyone can apply for this. Anyone can apply for this.
Kelly's
and it's
like,
such a great program.
You're
and
crazy, you having kids and everything, but definitely this is a great
It's
program.
It's such a great program. And I just the other day I was in a meeting with the Sheriff Lopez, and we were talking about installing a new program and coming to schools to help with not only the students but to help with the officers, and they can create that more bond with the community.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is there a local, is there a local group?
Sometimes they have meetups. With COVID recently, they have not have actual meetups, so everything has been Zoom and online. But as long as you have a way to go online, check your computers, you're able to read into the program, sign into the meetings, as well as take in some of the classes that they have, and you'll learn a lot. It's a great program, and I'm so blessed to have this opportunity to be able to
Yeah.
speak with people.
I'm surprised that not, like there aren't more kids that are in the area that are part of this. Like I think this is where we are. These are the things that unfortunately people just aren't aware. It's a
Exactly.
lack of
Yeah.
awareness, right?
Absolutely, a lack of
Yeah.
awareness.
Well, kids keep it to themselves.
Yeah,
too,
usually,
because,
yes.
You don't want to go home or tell your friends, how you're feeling. I guess it's all about getting the feelings
Yeah,
out
of
there and
course.
how the way people are talking to you.
Yeah.
Or, the way you perceive yourself a lot of times.
Something I'm big on, because as much as bullying is a problem, something I'm big on is sometimes we are our own bullies. So a lot of the time I'm focusing on mental health. I like talking about to people who are shy, who have anxiety, depression. They need some sort of voice to be able to get out of their comfort zones and finally open up again and overcome what they're going through. And some people, they just need a person to talk to when they're going through a difficult situation. And that's something that we as a community, we as people, we as humans can start empathizing with. and looking to other people and reaching that hand out and just asking them how is their day.
Yeah, that's so beautiful, Gabby. When did this become a passion of yours?
I think it's always been.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think since kindergarten, since grade school in general, I've always been a loner, but it's never been something that bothered me. I was bullied when I was in 3rd grade. And it was just this kid, because I would say yes to everyone. I was the nicest, like, and not to be like, oh, I'm the best, but like, I was super, like, sweet. I would never say no. I didn't know how to.
Yeah.
I thought nobody would ever take advantage of someone. So that's when I realized I needed to learn how to say no for myself. Because even if it wasn't, oh, I'm going to punch you type bullying, it was the bullying where they were taking everything from me, even if I didn't want them to. And I didn't know how to say no to that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't also them on their part, but it was also me thinking I wasn't worth the person to start to say that they can't have things. I thought I wasn't that type of person. I wasn't like a worth of having my own stuff. And it led into a lot of like issues in my brain, my mentality. And I remember freaking out in my mom. She was asking me, hey, what's going on? Why aren't you talking to me? And I remember 3rd grade, I'm like 8 years old, telling her how hard my life is. And I'm just like, you know how hard it is for me. And I'm just like, why would an 8-year-old
feel that way?
Yeah, exactly. and especially now with COVID, I'm seeing 5-year-olds with depression. Things like, and because everything's so much harder.
Yeah.
And we don't go outside anymore. We don't communicate. To have a conversation face to face is completely rare.
Yeah.
And people need that connection.
Yeah. And you know, it's also, I think, adults that are so easy to like shame people, you know, shame people for the way that they talk or, you know, their bodies or, you know, what they like or what they don't like. And it teach young people how to do the same. And so I think it's so important to reverse that.
I absolutely agree. I've noticed that with adults is sometimes I will look at an adult and they act the same way as I've seen a teenager act or a child act. And not that that's their entire attitude, because they are an adult, they do have some extent of maturity, but it's the attitude they were raised with.
Yeah.
And they're at a point now where they don't know they can't identify when there's something wrong with themselves because they've already reached that full mental maturity. And we should be able to identify when these are going on with our children so this doesn't happen when they're older. And there should also be a way for self-building, to be able to say, I don't need to listen to you when you're telling me how I am.
Right.
I don't need to, you're not worth my time. If you're telling me you don't like me, then fine, don't like me, I don't care. That's what people should have the strength to say.
I love that, Gabby.
So
good for you.
Yeah. So that's why it's really important, especially in adult life as well. It's the fact that we need to understand that we have our own worth, that we don't need to change that respect for any other person.
Yeah. And validation comes from within.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. She's
It's
a pranker,
amazing.
but she's a good kid, right?
Yeah. I was going to say, how do you go from that to this?
She has to be a kid still.
I know.
Something I think is really
wise beyond
important,
her
though,
years.
explaining that thing is really important, and it's just tapping into your inner child. Like,
Yeah.
we were all a child at one point. Something I see a lot with teenagers my age is they want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm just happy being 16 while I'm
for you.
16. When I'm 17, I'll be 17, but I'll get there when I get there.
Good
I don't
for
need to
you.
grow up right now. So it's fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah. I'm sure
your
we all
expression
still
doesn't
love
work
you.
for-
John loves you anyways.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say the cupcakes were great regardless of what they were, yeah. Because they had me convinced that you had a cupcake business you were trying to promote. Yeah. Come to find out it's a prank business.
It's a
but,
prank business.
You know,
It's still a
cupcakes,
business.
pranks, it's still a business, you know, an entrepreneur.
Is an entrepreneur.
That's right, regardless of age or direction.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Gabby, how do we help?
Well, I think honestly, just putting out that voice, saying to people, "Hey, you are worth something," is very important, and just individually going out and telling people, "Hey, you are worth something to me." Going out to your best friend, saying, "You know what? I really care about you. I appreciate you for what you do to me." Going to your parents, saying, "Hey, I love you for raising me." Things like that mean everything to a person, even if they seem so simple.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a stranger. She looks a little down, okay, I'm gonna tell her, you know what, I like your shirt today. That will change her entire attitude.
Love that.
Entire attitude. And that's why it's really important. Just go out individually. Change comes from a single person, and it can happen, and little acts lead to bigger ones.
100%. Wow. So
Make
powerful.
someone smile.
Make someone smile.
Make someone smile. That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Make
Gabby,
someone
thank you so much
smile.
for being
Of
here with
course.
us today.
So I wrote you guys a little poem.
Oh.
So
Is it
for-
about cupcakes?
Sure.
Sure.
But I wrote you guys because I was really inspired by your news network. I thought it was actually really amazing. You made this for the sake of COVID and everyone just didn't want to be inside anymore, you know, and to have something to laugh about, talk about. So I wrote a little poem inspired off this.
I love this. Yay.
Awesome.
Okay. Laughter and joy to those we employ, spreading the news from us. From the rock up, we built this station for our nation with hope and patience. Frozen before, stressed, life on pause, but our cause ignites our fire and melts the cold from within. We unfreeze with one purpose, to laugh again. And so we share from the bald to those with hair. A week's worth of news coming from all around. Sorrows and loves, truths and shoves, dedicated to you, the viewer. We'd love to get back to you sooner. Zoom by Zoom, hop by hop, the church has now settled as our rock to form a place, a safe space for what we wish to share. Nothing could compare and it wouldn't matter as long as you're there, so stay tuned. It's just only started, and a young network, pure and golden-hearted, made with one purpose, to spread good cheer, to laugh again and save the past year.
Yay!
That is awesome.
I feel like I'm in like a really, cool space.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was awesome.
And I love your energy, and you're so good. Gosh, I'm
great.
impressed by this kid. It's such a blessing to be around so many impressive people.
I'm going to take another
Love
bite.
all of them.
Here.
Oh, just no, I'm fine, no, I'm fine.
Have it, go.
Go, enjoy it, enjoy it.
Do it, John.
I'm being bullied.
Do it.
Help me.
It's fine.
Oh, guys, we love it. We love it here, and we love you.
Awesome. You did a great job.
So,
Thank you.
Gabby, hugs.
Hugs.
Yeah.
This is COVID
Social
hugs,
distancing
right?
hugs.
That's right,
Yeah.
COVID hugs.
Yay.
Air hugs.
That's right.
Yeah. So air hugs, guys.
Ooh.
So I tell you, what an awesome time having you here. You're great. You're a great baker. You are a great baker and a prankster
Yep.
and a poet. And
Oh,
love what you do
amazing.
with the kids with that
you.
program. That is awesome. So I got to tell you, folks, the future is so bright.
Hey.
We have to wear shades. Get out there and help someone.